Hello and welcome to Magic Mondays episode 15 on the 20th of December 2000. Fuck! Hello and welcome to Magic Mondays episode 15 on the 20th of December 2010. We've got a great show for you today, and it's a very special show because it's our 15th episode of this series of Magic Mondays, and it's also my 15th birthday. What a coincidence. Well, I didn't mean to do that. No, honestly, I didn't plan the shows to do that. Anyway, now we're going to crack on with the latest news from Merlin theme parks. Up in the news this week is we have found out that you can get your vouchers for your new Merlin annual passes before the 4th of January. So if you've got passes vouchers for Merlin annual passes, which you was going to renew, say, I don't know, the Thorpe Park Media Day, obviously you still want to get free car parking because of course Merlin have removed it. If you send away your vouchers to one of your theme parks, your local theme parks, or the closest Merlin theme park to you, before the 4th of January, you can get 2010 passes made up and you'll get free car parking. We've also heard from Merlin, well, we rang them up and we found out that they're stuck with their idea. Their idea of taking away car parking and all stuff like that. They said they've done it, they're not going to change it, that's it. Everyone's just got to, put up with it. So there's some shocking news coming from Merlin. But on the other side of Merlin, there's some good news coming that they've brought some new attractions in Australia, in Sydney. They've brought the Cities Aquarium. They're going to turn it into a sea life centre, and they've also brought a tall tower in Sydney, and they're going to turn it into the third attraction of the Eye. Sort of like centre. So you've got the London Eye, then you've got the Blackpool Tower Eye, and now you're going to have probably the Sydney Tower Eye. I can't work out why they call it Eye, but they do. And also there's possibilities of them opening up Legoland Discovery Centres in Australia and, surprisingly, Asia. So there's some news from Merlin. And also, Thorpe Park earlier this week released a teaser picture of their new 2012 coaster. The code name for this coaster is going to be LC12. We're assuming the 12 is because it's 2012 when it's going to be built. The picture is sort of like a mushroom cloud with sort of like a black background, and it was something about, I think it was like the end of the world, what most people think it's going to be. So yeah, that is the theme for 2012's coaster at Thorpe. But we still haven't had no plans yet. We don't know whether we've missed the plans, which would be quite funny if we have missed the plans, or or they've not released them yet. Hopefully we should see them very, very soon. Of course, we will update you on that as soon as we know. Now we're going to head over to the latest news from Merlin Mania. We're going to head over to Merlin Mania's news. Loads of news from Merlin Mania this week. First up is that last night we had a huge redesign on the forums. The new redesign wasn't really meant to be coming out until we release the new site, which is in 11 days time, by the way. Just another bit of news. There's 11 days until we release the new site. But last night we had a redesign on the forums. We've got the new colours, which are going to match in with the new site colours. Not much of a change, but you will see once we release it. And also we had a new layout, which basically means we've got, instead of having your column there with your avatar and everything and your post there, you've now got your thing at the top, and then you've got your post at the post below it. It's different. You'll have to head over to the forums and have a little look. Also, next year, starting on the 3rd of January, there's going to be new Magic Mondays in a slightly different angle. So it's not going to be there. It's more going to be looking over here towards me this way. It's going to be in widescreen. It's going to be in HD, and it's also going to have many new brilliant features. And another new update, which we got this morning, is on Pocket Mania. You can now post on Merlin Mania from your phone. So your iPod Touch, your iPhone, any other smartphone, or any other normal phone you've got, you can head over just to the normal www.merlinmania.com/forum, and it'll automatically change for your device. So you can head onto your iPhone and, post away. And it does look really good, and it does work very well. Remember to head over to the site and have a look at all the new features. Of course, we have got another 4 days, and the main site will be going down for 1 week while we are updating the new site. So that is on Christmas Eve. The site goes down, and the new one will come up on midnight on the 31st of December 2010. That's it for the site news. Now we're going to head over to Coaster Poll. Last week in Coaster Poll, I asked you, what are your top 5 Merlin restaurants and food outlets? We got donuts with 4, fish and chips with 4, bar and grill with 4, pizza and pasta with 3, and cafe with 3. So, you know, cafe outlets and stuff like that. That was last week's. This week I'm going to be asking you, what are your top 5 Merlin PR stunts? So whether it's clowns protesting or, I don't know, no arms up on stealth due to BO. All crazy marketing, well, PR stunts like that. So post them below along with your View answer, which is next. Last week in Your View, I asked you, what do you think to the Merlin taken off free car parking on the standard Merlin annual pass? Here are your replies, your opinions. That's the word I was looking for. Anyway, we got the RCT3 crazy. I think it's really stupid they are charging for car parking. They already were for non-annual pass holders, but this makes 2. It is very silly and pointless, and it will make us spend more. At least give us less than a £5. I cannot believe car parking has been taken off. I'm really annoyed considering this has happened the year before I'll be able to drive myself, which means I'll be visiting parks much more. Now I am going to have to pay for parking. That was by the Loft TV. Resourceman says, regarding car park changes, rubbish. Completely harsh of Merlin. Completely harsh of Merlin. Thrill Seeker Mappers, it's totally wrong for Merlin to for charging the pass holders for the privileges of parking, but looking at the bigger picture, we are all going to turn up next year regardless of the price. We will all complain and moan about it, but we will still go. Merlin already have a reputation for money grabbing, and most people expect to be ripped off at a theme park. I might as well charge a few quid extra. 2008 All Good 2008 says, I think it's wrong that Merlin have the guts to charge us for car parking, as the Chessington car park in the south one is massive fields and basically rubbish. And Mike 44 says, I think car parking is wrong to get a quick buck. I think they should offer a better service in the car parks if they are charging us more, or make us buy parking passes for £30 a year. This week I'm going to be asking you, what do you think to Thorpe Park's LC12 code name? Leave that in the comments below along with your Coaster Poll answer. I will see you again next week on the 27th of December 2010 for our last show of the series, episode 16. Remember to subscribe to us, follow us on Twitter, and remember to find us on Facebook. Head over to the forums at www.merlinmania.com/forums and sign up and check out the main site. Remember, the main site is going down on Christmas Eve for some maintenance and the new design to be put up online. So I'll see you again next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.